Hi guys. It's been a long time, I know. Um, the Lord has pulled me to do other things lately. But I have two, one dream and one, I don't know what to call it really. He's, he talked to me differently this time. It's a new, I would say words of knowledge, um, to pray about. And it's quite a long list, so I'll write it down in the description box when I'm done. But I had a quick dream. It was of, if you remember the old school clocks, they're um, the kind where the numbers flip, uh, like flip over, kind of like a lock, if you know what I mean. Um, and the number was 69, and then it flipped up to 70 quite quickly. And what I first got was that is going to be um, the amount of what our money is going to be depreciated as. It's going to be 69%, then flip up to 70 quite quickly. So I don't know if it's exactly those numbers. I definitely think this is all something you need to pray about, bring to God. Um, I mean, with any video you watch, any word of knowledge, any dream, bring it to God. If it doesn't speak to your spirit, then move on. Um, so I looked up those numbers, 69 and 70, in Strong's Concordance, and in Greek, it means to be sleepless, wakeful, and watchful. And then I went to Luke 21:36. Luke 21:36. But keep alert at all times, be attentive and ready, praying that you may have the strength and ability to be found worthy and to escape all these things that are going to take place and to stand in the presence of the Son of Man at his coming. How awesome is that? And then 70 is also watchful. I mean, it meant basically the same thing: stay awake, stay alert, stay watchful. But then I looked at in Hebrew, and that was a different story. Hebrew, it means birthing stool. So, um, you know, I went to Matthew when he was describing, well, that it was Matthew 24:6-8. You will continually hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not frightened, for these things must take place, but that it is not yet the end of the age. For nations will rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famine and earthquakes in various places. But all these things are merely the beginning of the birth pains of the intolerable. Sorry, my dog's going down the stairs. For the intolerable anguish and the time of unprecedented trouble. Okay, so the birthing stool is after the birth pains. So we're just, I mean, I don't even have to say it. It's just so stinking exciting. I'm so excited. Uh, that's really all I have to say about that dream. I've had clips of dreams, but I'm not quite sure on the meaning of it. And I think I've had spiritual attacks lately of like dream blocking. If any of you have any advice on that, I don't know what to call it. I think if I could name it, maybe I don't have to name it. I don't know. Thinking out loud. Anyway, so I was in my prayer time, and I'm asking the Lord to show me, what do we need to pray for. Like, I know there's a ton of stuff we could pray for, but we need to pray specifically. We need to pinpoint. We need to be more accurate with our arrows, so to speak. And And so he gave me a list of things, and some of them are like, all of them are like, holy cow, but some of them are like, dang, that's hardcore. He gave me Leviticus 5 as well, Leviticus 5, 1 through 5. And I will read it to you. It says, if anyone sins after he hears a public announcement command to testify when he is a witness, whether he has seen or known, if he fails to report it, then he will bear his guilt and be held responsible. Or if someone touches any unclean thing, whether the carcass of an unclean wild animal, or the carcass of an unclean domesticated animal, or the carcass of the unclean creepy things, then even if he is unaware of it, he can become unclean and he will be guilty. Or if he touches human uncleanliness, whatever kind it may be, and he becomes unclean, but he is unaware of it, when he recognizes it, he will be guilty. Or if anyone swears thoughtlessly or impulsively out loud that he will do either evil or good, like take an oath, in whatever manner a person may speak thoughtlessly or impulsively with an oath, but he is unaware of it, when he recognizes it, he will be guilty in one of these. So it shall be, when a person is guilty in one of these, that he shall confess the sin he has committed. And I kept reading. If you keep reading the whole chapter, it doesn't. It's Old Testament law, and it didn't make any sense. I'm like, what? Why do I need? Why was this? Why do you give me Leviticus 5? And I felt in my spirit that he wants us to stay alert, be watchful, keep ourselves clean, keep ourselves. We're going to sin. It's inevitable. But when we do and we recognize it, we need to ask for forgiveness and keep pushing on and trying to do better next time, so that we can be ready, like that dream, number 69 and 70. Okay, so here's the list of things that we need to be praying over as a body of Christ, and not just like meekly around the table as we're eating dinner or before we eat dinner. This is on your knees. This is with your spirit, crying out to God, trying to get a hold of his heart. Here's a list. Civil rights, the liberty and the pursuit of happiness, civil union, interruption, freedom, democracy. I was having trouble with that word. Democracy. Heresy. Look that up. If you don't know what heresy means, look it up. Flood, and then /wave. Omnipotent, and then and I didn't understand that. Why do I need to pray for an omnipotency? He said God still is and will be. Shared, holy place. This is where I get exciting. Bride, and then propaganda and definition of marriage. The shared, the holy place, and the bride. I mean, all of it is important, but to me, that's most important. And that was every time God corrects or instructs, he will always give a yes, but. If that makes any sense. And that's my yes, but. Shared, holy place, and bride. So, I hope you guys are doing well. Please post prayer requests if you have any. And we need to pray for keeping everybody healthy. We need to pray for health in the body of Christ. So anyways, thanks for listening.